Hey, what's up, guys? It's me, Tato, back again with the recipes that make you wanna cook. On today's video, we are making this beautiful and simple 3-ingredient flatbread. Stay tuned. Let's get started, guys, and as usual, I will leave all the ingredients in the description box down below. Now what you're gonna need for this is some plain yogurt. If you don't want to use plain yogurt, you can just go ahead and use simple water or milk. So I'm gonna add about 2 cups of plain yogurt. Now I'm using half a cup measure, so I put about 4 of those in there, and then I'm gonna add some Peppadews. Now this is optional. This was just a spur of the moment to say, let me add some color, some little bit of zing to that, so this is absolutely optional. You don't have to do it. Another thing that is, you can add fresh herbs so that you can get the greenery color. And yeah, I'm just gonna mix it into the yogurt, and then I'm gonna go ahead and add 4.5 cups of flour. I'm gonna sift that into there and mix everything together. I'm also gonna add a little bit of salt. You can add a little bit of baking powder if you want your bread to puff up a little bit and become very, very fluffy, but I didn't add any baking powder because I didn't have any, so I used what I have. So if you want it a little bit fluffy, a little bit soft, you can go ahead and add 1 teaspoon of baking powder, 1 and 1.5, and mix that together. Now this mixture can make a few flatbreads. I did the mini ones as you saw in the intro. I didn't want the large ones. So if you want the large ones, obviously you're going to have less breads than when you're making the mini ones. So you just want to mix your dough until it comes together. Once it comes together, just let it sit on the counter and let it rest for about 10 to 15 minutes. After that, we're gonna flour our surface and roll it out into small balls. You're gonna roll it out using your rolling pin or a glass. Make it flat. Now you can decide how thick or how thin you want it. So I rolled mine quite thin because I wanted sort of a wrap ish. So yes. Now that is one done. As you can see, I rolled that quite thinly. The rest I did roll out extremely thinly, But yeah, you can just kind of gauge how you want your bread to be. Then in a pot or a pan, I'm gonna add a little bit of oil. You can also use butter. It's gonna give it a little more beautiful flavor. And then you just want to place your flatbread in there. Now this doesn't take a long time. I think a minute on each side should do, so just keep tossing and turning and until you see that there's a little bit of those browned burnt bits. Then you know that your dough is coming along together and it's ready. Now I used medium low heat, because I didn't want it to burn quickly before it cooks through. Now especially if you have baking powder in your mixture, you will see some bubbles. It will bubble up on top as you cook it. Just flatten them out. That is a good sign, honey. That is a good sign. And here is our flatbread. They're so good, so delicious, so simple and straightforward with minimal ingredients. You know how we do it, guys. Minimum labor and maximum flavor, always. Now I did serve my bread with the pork trotters that we made last week, so please check that video out and comment down below if you're gonna try the recipe. Show me some love and I'll show you back some love. Like, share with your friends, and I will see you on the next one.